Alright, I hear that this thing, which is called Ever Crisis, is also amazing. Oh, it looks so cute! It actually looks really good. This is actually the first time I'm seeing this footage. And it looks really good. iOS, Android. That's the only downside, isn't it? Because that it's a mobile thing. Though the portraits look great. I like the anime slash manga style that it has. It looks really great, guys. Like, look at it. I really want to play this. Like, it's supposedly exactly like the original game, but with like actual remake graphics, not like the remasters we got a couple years back. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. Everything is just as everyone remembers it, but just new, you know? And yeah, that's actually a good point, is just some people didn't like the actual remake. I love it, just for context's sake. Because, oh, Guard Scorpion, yo! It looks pretty much the same as in remake. I think. I mean, less detailed, of course. Why is Aerith there? Oh, in combat, they look like they're in remake. The summons are from remake. Look at that! Oh God! Whoa! FF7, Advent Children, Before Crisis, which I never played. That's a Turks game for that other mobile device from years back. I think the N-Gage, the Nokia N-Gage or something weird like that. Crisis Core. I loved Crisis Core when it came out, but it has aged badly over the years, especially the story. Ew. Genesis. Ew. Dumb Apples. Ew. Dirge Cerberus. This one was never good. There's a chance for it to actually be good now. I hope they kind of tweak Dirge Cerberus so that it's actually... I mean, they're not going to change the story anymore, right? That's like part of the whole thing of... What is this again? Ever Crisis? But I hope they tweak it so it's a bit more fun. I have it. Played it on PS2, but played only the first few hours. And despite the fact that I was a huge FF7 fan, I just couldn't continue playing it, man. It was just not great. I could tell. Yep, Crisis Core Zack. Oh, it's so good. 2022 for iOS and Android. Okay, let's the thing that blew my mind the most from this trailer is this part. So this part is still the SD thing. It's like exactly the same as the original but modernized, right? And here Guard Scorpion time, it immediately transitions into like remake style. You know, it's just zoomed out here, but like there's a part here when they do their limit breaks. No, so here's also another awesome thing that I love is they're zoomed out and arranged exactly like they are in the original game. What the hell is Aerith doing here? I'm assuming she's here just for trailer purposes, because she is nowhere near... I mean, she is near here. She's like out, like a couple blocks outside the reactor, right? That's not what I mean. She is not in this fight at all. So I'm guessing that she's just here just for trailer purposes so we can see like a 3-man team, right? So let's take a good look at the menu here, which I actually didn't notice a while ago because I was freaking out way too much. Look, she got like the raw spells already in like the very first boss of the game, the tutorial boss, Blizzara, Fira, and so on. Why is her ATB gauge so freaking long? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that this is placeholder stuff. Again, like look at their like character portraits to the left here. I love them. They're so good in my opinion. That anime manga style. So yeah, so they look like that in battle. They're already using the remake models. And here, they do their limit breaks here, and they look exactly. And when they do summons, they look exactly as in remake. So, I was saying a while ago, some people, again, I love FF7 Remake. That was my personal game of the year for 2020. But like some people were put off by it because they wanted this. They specifically wanted this instead of something that was completely redone, and now that we know that remake isn't just a remake, it's a weird sequel of sorts of Advent Children, that we'll see exactly how that'll play out in the continuing installments. That's a different topic though. But here it looks amazing. Like, people wanted like just the exact same story as they remember, but new with like that modernized touch, and like maybe a couple tweaks to the gameplay so they have like a bit more quality of life improvements. Maybe, I don't know, but like the battles here look epic, man. And like the again, let's go back to here. Let's go back to the how they look in the map is just, I love this SD art style, man. So the only thing that I hate about this is that it's on mobile. And I wish to God that, so the word is that this is gonna come out in episodes. So there's gonna be a new episode per month. And it says somewhere later in the trailer that it's gonna come out in 2022. So we don't know how long a specific episode is. Is it like maybe every 2 hours of gameplay or something like that? And compounded by that is it's gonna be all of Final Fantasy VII. It's gonna be literally all of Final Fantasy VII ever coming out in subsequent episodes, starting with, of course, the original Final Fantasy VII. And maybe this is, maybe not, but I'm guessing this might be at least a hint of the release order, right? So first we're gonna get the original Final Fantasy VII in episodes, then Advent Children. Yes, it's confirmed that it's gonna be Advent Children in Game 4. It's not just you can just watch Advent Children again for whatever reason. And then Before Crisis, which is great because a lot of people, including myself, never played that game because it was just not available to most people, freaking N-Gage or whatever, and the rest, right? So I love this, especially this. I would have been happy if it was just Final Fantasy VII, but the fact that it's all of it just blows my freaking stupid brain, And again, my only gripe about this is it's gonna be on mobile. And yes, you can play these mobile games on emulator, and I might do that, but I am hoping that this eventually comes out, in another form, like on PS5 or PC or Switch or whatever. So I'm not playing it on mobile emulator. So that's my only gripe. Otherwise, this game looks fan-freaking-tastic. Man, I cannot wait for this. It's crazy. It's crazy how awesome Final Fantasy is again. Final Fantasy VII, I mean. Final Fantasy has always been awesome. But, like, Final Fantasy VII's back, and it's not stopping. It's like all of the 2020s. 2020 until 2030, we're going to be bombarded with all sorts of Final Fantasy VII, apparently. So, in terms of release, so we got, like, 2020 was Final Fantasy VII Remake. 2021 was Final Fantasy... it is Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. 2022 is Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. And another thing that has a trailer that we're going to watch in a bit. And so that, I'm just guessing, maybe that means Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is in 2023? Huh? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. And again, there's another trailer we got to watch. Let's check it out right now. All right, what the hell is this? I know what this is already, by the way. I know that it's like a battle royale bullshit thing, but I have not seen it yet. I have just heard about it. What is this going to be? 30 years before the events of FF7. Yeah, First Soldier. So, hilarious thing about this, when people saw that Ever Crisis and First Soldier were licensed by Square Enix like a couple weeks or whatever ago, everyone was sure that Ever Crisis was like a follow-up or spin-off of sorts of Crisis Core, just because of the word crisis. And of course, like the new Zack stuff from Remake. And everyone was sure that First Soldier was gonna be a Sephiroth spin-off game or DLC or something. Guess what, bitches? First Soldier is a battle royale thing. And it's about the soldiers that came way before Sephiroth. Project Zero, to supplement their military prowess. Shinra formed soldier. Wow, that looks actually really good. This actually looks really good. This is also a mobile game, right? An experimental core of enhanced fighters. This actually looks really good. It's remake graphics, but like downgraded for mobile. Let's look at the, what is that down there? It says Chocobo, HP, and stamina. Okay. That dude is not Zack, but he looks a lot like Zack. I can't get a good look at the other people in the background though. Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale for iOS and Android. I am not playing this, but I am looking forward to watching people on Twitch play it. Like a lot. I did the exact same thing with Dissidia. I've never played a Dissidia game, but I enjoyed the hell watching. Oh, they're in the church, and he's sniping people in the church. You're gonna hell, buddy. Hey, he's kicking. That dude is that dude in the chocobo like hoodie is kicking someone's ass. Is that Wu-Tai? It sure as hell is Wu-Tai. Jeez, we get like environments that are not in FF7 remake. Oh well. That just probably means that... What the hell was that? That Virtua Fighter jump straight to the rooftop. That probably means that we might get Wu-Tai areas in Integrate just because of Yuffie. That's an interesting thought. That's a very interesting thought. The trailer viewing is paying off already. Yo! If we're gonna fuck you up, motherfuckers, in this Battle Royale. It actually kind of looks fun. Although, you know, I'm not really into these types of games. I've never played any Battle Royale game. 2021! It's coming very soon. There's no date, though. First Soldier trailer was very fascinating, primarily... first of all, it looked fun, and the graphics were way better than I thought they would be. They're exactly remake graphics, but just, again, they're just downgraded for mobile. And it looks really cool in that regard, and it looks... actually straight up fun from the very little that I saw. And just fascinating that there's like what looks like a Wu-Tai area there that may be foreshadowing like a Wu-Tai area that we might be able to be in Integrate. That's cool. Really looking forward to Integrate and Ever Crisis. Those Ever Crisis especially did not see that coming and did not expect it to be that good. You know, it's like, it's so good. I really want to play it. Please let it come out on like PC or whatever. Yeah, and I want to know what you guys thought of Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis and First Soldier. Did you love them? Like me, I love just everything about Ever Crisis except for the platform. And loved the trailer at least for First Soldier more than I expected it to. And do you guys feel the same or not? Or are you just not interested? Please leave me a comment down below and we can continue talking about this there. And this has been Asian Action Actor. If you like my reaction to the Ever Crisis and First Soldier Final Fantasy VII trailers, please click like down below and subscribe so you won't miss any of my awesome content. Follow me on Twitter to see my daily thoughts on things. And while you're here, you might want to check out the other trailer reactions that I have already done on my channel.